Let us do something here really quickly on After Effects. So this is what we'll be making. Our starting point, let's create some layers here. New layer. Start with creating a new layer here. We'll create solids. Create solids. They need to be square. Let's take a square of 250 by 250. That's really fine. And then the solid colors will be a random color like that one. I need at least 6 to 8 solids. All right, 6 to 8 solids, but again this looks quite small, so we'll scale it up. Let's scale it to 250. That's pretty much okay. All right, so we'll duplicate them. Control D, 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay, 7. Yes, and all these solid, we need them in different colors. So we'll come here, solid settings. Let's see all these solids. All right, so this solid, they're supposed to rotate. They're supposed to rotate on this frame. All right, but before we can do anything, the first procedure is to pre-compose. Let's pre-compose each and every solid, because we'll be having a few images going into those solids. So right click, pre-compose. Click that, move all attribute into the new composition. Let's call it img1. Copy that, because we'll be naming a couple of them, so that you just copy paste instead of typing time and again. And all these compositions, select all of them and click all of them to open. Yes, we have our solids here. We don't need this whole frame. So what we'll do, take this shape, region of interest, right? And take the exact measurement of your solid. And we need the shape, this shape, as accurate as possible. Yeah, we need that. Come here to composition, trim, comp to the region of interest, that, so that our image will just fit here. All right, do that for the rest. All our shapes are ready. Now let's align them, because we want them to form a circle. All right, so what we'll do, we'll come here, long click. Okay, we want to form a circle. Double click that so that it is centered. Let's align that circle accurately. Remember, we are using this circle as just to give us an accurate arrangement of all our shapes. The anchor point, this anchor point here, should lie in that line along this path. I think we are now good. They're now in a circle. Then hide the circle, and then what you'll do, create a null object over there. So let's name it to rotation. Okay, because we don't need this shape layer, take it the back but lock it. We are supposed to rotate this, so the first thing we'll do, let's link it, parentage to the null layer. Okay, everything that you will do in terms of movement will have to happen on the null layer. You see, this is what we want. We ideally don't have to rotate each layer individually unless need be. Let's give it rotate. So we have rotate over time. Let's see what that does. Okay, there's no effect. So we'll have to do it manually with using keyframes. So we have R0. Okay, and Let's take it to 2. Okay, 4 perhaps. 4 is too much. But 2. Let's give it 180. Okay, so let's see rotation 180. That's very, very okay. Awesome. Perfect. So press F9 to easy in the rotation. And now let's feed our shapes with images. All right. We need to scale it. There, and this scale here will be 0. So let's see. Namna that. Easy in. It's very, very perfect. So that's how it will play. And remember, you can still manipulate their positions independently, all right? Even their rotation command save. Let's now insert images to these various cubes, okay? We have everything that we need now. This is how the things play now. So our images are also rotating, but we don't want them to do what? To rotate. We want them to stay. So what we'll do in this case, we'll come to rotation for individual cubes. Rotation is 0, and the rotation will have to remain upright like that. So that basically means as it rotates, they remain upright. Yes, they remain upright. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Delete. And then that is the end. That is the end. So this is what we are. Yes.